Hey guys, it's Sky bringing you another video. I just want to say thank you so much for the comments that I've been receiving on YouTube and just the support I've received. It means a lot to me. When I first started to do these videos in July, I started off with like montage. No, actually I think a year or two ago I started my first video, but it was like gaming video. It was just a montage. It wasn't of me talking or anything. In July, that's when I came out to my stream and I started talking, making YouTube videos on my channel. I always wanted to do vlogs just about my life and things I've been through. I just never was comfortable yet with myself to the point where, I can handle criticism, because it does take some time, being able to be strong in those situations. It's even if somebody doesn't mean anything to you, hearing enough criticism can affect anyone. If it's not a positive environment, then it's gonna leave. It's weird. I never really believed in like positive negative vibes, but I do now, and it's important to be around a positive environment. It really does. It improves your self-esteem. It improves you as a person on how you treat others. It's just, when all you hear is negativity, when all you hear is excuses by people of, why this, why that. If you're not hearing people that are reaching for things, that want things out of life, that want, it's not healthy. We're meant to grow and learn. And I think a lot of us become complacent in our lives and we give up on following our hearts and doing the things that we enjoy for, different reasons. And that's okay if that's what you want in your life. But, for the most part, a lot of us choose to live unhappy lives that are easy, that, we don't want to learn and grow as humans. But like I said, that's people's choices. This isn't me judging or criticizing. Just for me in my life, that's my opinion. I see a lot of people that are unhappy, and most of them, when you talk to them, they just feel like they're not doing what they want in life, like they're not on their path. And for somebody to be positive and happy, I really do believe that they need to do the things in their life that they love and they enjoy. It because it makes people passionate about things. It makes them want things in life and strive for things. On Tuesday, I had a softball game. It was actually important. We had to win to make playoffs, and it was actually against our friend's team. Last season, the team that I'm playing on didn't play, and I played on that team, so I've been on both teams, so it was kind of fun. They're all friends. We've all played on different teams together, so usually when we play against them, people aren't always like fully serious, so we always mess around. And the first game, they beat us by like 15 runs a couple weeks ago, and we beat them tonight. But it was a fun game. I have been kind of struggling in my standards of hitting. I haven't hit like I used to, so I've been so frustrated with myself. I've been messing with my stance and everything, and just trying to get my mind back to where it was, because like anybody, like golf or baseball or any other sport, it becomes a mental game, and it's hard to be consistent when you go through, for me, when I hit, when I don't, I struggle. So it's, for me, I do better than I usually not do, but when I'm not, hitting consistently, then, I tend to struggle, and I kind of get, let my mind think too much instead of just, going up there and not thinking and just doing what I normally do. So, but I hit the ball a lot better, hit it solid. I got unlucky a few times, but that's just the way softball goes. But I'd rather hit the ball hard and get out than hit something and not be confident. So that's just me. Defensively, I'm always doing pretty good. That's where I enjoy playing the center field. I feel personally I'm a really good center fielder. I make a lot of crazy catches, so it's a fun position to play. When you have a situation where, you need an important catch and, you make a diving catch or something, there's nothing there. It's one of my favorite motions that I've experienced in sports. And that's what it's meant to do, is play sports that, make you excited about playing and enjoy doing. So I love that part. I'm really good running the bases because I'm really fast. That's something that, that's probably been my biggest attribute growing up I've always been a really good athlete, even sprinter, runner. I've always been extremely fast. So, it's made sports that much, easier, and made me so much better of a competitor and athlete as being athlete, being fast. So it's a great advantage to have, but you have to also, want to be better and use it for the right reasons and to improve, what kind of player you are, not just rely on it and think you're just, gifted and it's easy. I try to improve. So that's just me in sports, always, even at my age now, I, you know, I'm a really good athlete, so it's crazy. It's weird for me because I'm older. So, the guy, I actually raced my friend last night after the game. He's like one of the fastest guys in the league, so if not the fastest one. And nobody really looks at me in that. I don't feel like they look at me in that sense. So, and I'm not usually one to challenge somebody, but last night he was challenging another girl to race, and I was like, I'll race you, Steven. And we went out there, and I was like, I normally don't race people or challenge people because I don't like the feeling of winning. I do like the feeling of winning, but I feel really hurt for the other person, and it's not me feeling sorry for them. It's just for me, I don't want them to ever doubt themselves. I don't want people. I've always been overly sensitive with feeling for people, so it's really hurt me in sports because I'm very competitive, so I play my hardest. But when I'm playing against somebody like softball's perfect for me because I'm not actually going against somebody face to face. I have a harder time with that in sports. I just don't want to ever I don't know, show anybody up. That's just always been my personality. So I've held back a lot in my life on doing things and being better than what I was. And it's just me as a person. It's just my personality. And it made me kind of a very inconsistent, athlete or, just a player in whatever sport I was playing because I never, was able to fully, show my ability, whether I was just uncomfortable with myself as a person or my emotions always got in the way. So I've just always been weird like that. And then when I don't win, I say, I'm mad at myself and disappointed. I always feel I always push myself as far as I can to be, the best I can at something. So if I don't win, that's just how I am. I'm not a poor sport. I used to be a poor sport, but I'm not like that no more. I'm like the other team. I always tell them if they get a good hit, I say, good job, nice hit. I always try to bring people up and give them support. And if they do something awesome, why not say something positive? I'm there to be entertained just as much as I am to be playing there. And I love seeing nice plays by people. So I'm always positive in that sense. Always after the game, I always tell them good job, good hitting. That's just the way I am. It was actually kind of crazy. On Wednesdays, I used to bowl, but I go down there sometimes. And I went down there tonight just to say hi to everyone, all the people that I've known throughout my life, because I've been going there since I was a little kid. So they've actually seen all my transition, and all of them know my story and everything. So I feel like when I go in there, I always get looked at, but that's just the way it is. And I had a guy come up to me. He's been in our bowling league for a long time, really good bowler. And I just always thought he didn't like me, older gentleman. And he comes up to me. He's like, "Can I talk to you before you leave?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And when I was about to leave, I went over there to him, and he's like, he gave me a hug, and he's like, "I just wanted you to know that you're a beautiful woman, and I don't want you ever to think, otherwise, or have somebody make you feel that way." And I was like, wow, thank you. Anybody that knows me knows I've always used to get anxiety with compliments. I've gotten better, but it's just always been a thing for me that I always had a hard time, just saying thank you. But I said thank you. I'm getting better, I said. So I said thank you, and then he's like, you're an amazing person. Like, I want you to know that. The cats are getting yelled at. They're in trouble. Bad cats. No, he came up to me and he's like, you're an amazing person. And I want you to know that. And you're beautiful and all this. And I was like, this isn't even how this guy is. He started crying. Like, he legitimately, expressed all this stuff to me. Like, I had no idea. I was so surprised. I even felt bad because I was so off guard, like, emotionally, and that I didn't really even get, like, I was just, like, kind of stunned more than anything. So I felt bad because I don't want him to think, like, what he said didn't mean anything, because it actually did a lot. Any little comment like that you say to somebody, telling them something like that, is worth a million negative comments. Those comments that people make, and they get emotion from by crying, something like that, from watching your life and seeing you become, means a lot. And it was just caught me off guard. I don't know what to say. Like, the fact he said all that stuff, like, I had times in my life where I was just hating myself. Never thought I was going to be a positive person that people liked. And, I've heard a lot of good things. So have I heard bad things? Of course. I mean, you're never going to stop hearing that. But that's just the way the world is. But the positive comments, when you hear things, and that's why I always say it's important to encourage people, because it can change people's lives when they finally believe in themselves. So, I always try my best to, push that upon others. It's important. And, before, I never really believed in positive or negative vibes. Like, I just never thought that was a thing. But it is, depending on your environment and who you're around, it's really going to affect on your personality, either positively or negatively. And it's important, whether it's adults showing kids how not to act and, being a role model, but it doesn't help to be negative to others. It does nothing. Like, somebody that is in a positive environment, has the most chance to be successful in life and to be happy, and to have less problems. But when you come negative and you start being judgmental and you start, pushing things on people when that might not be who they are, that really affects people. And it can make their life just not, miserable. And I don't want that for anyone. Don't let the world change who you are. It's your choice whether or not you want to be happy. And people become complacent in life and they don't want more, and they just settle for what they have instead of growing and becoming, and bettering their life. We can come really complacent with things and just live life and just not want more, because whether you're scared of maybe failure or, not being good enough or whatever it is that you enjoy, it's not about that. It's about following your heart and going for things, because that's what makes you passionate for waking up every day. If you feel like you're not bettering things and you're not going towards the things that you enjoy, you're not going to enjoy life. You might be satisfied, but you're not going to have, new excitement. You're not going to grow. You got to put yourself in different situations. You got to put yourself in different, environments to really see your full potential on who you are as a person. I didn't know about what I was capable with a lot of things. And after all these years, I finally know, that I'm capable of more than I ever thought I would be. And we all have that ability, but we need to challenge ourselves on going towards things that maybe you don't think you have a chance. It doesn't matter. Does it make it harder if you don't have the abilities of others? Yes. But we have also the ability to work harder than those people. Because sometimes the people that skate by with having, being gifted in certain situations might not push as hard as you do and make them as great as you are. A lot of, the famous people that really, athletes that were famous that were really talented, the ones that really stood out were the ones that were not only talented, but they worked hard. The Jerry Rices, the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryant's, the LeBron James, the Wayne Gretzky's, the Mike Trout's, the Ken Griffey Jr.'s, these people, they don't just settle for their talents. They turn their talents into crazy abilities, and those people challenge the next generations to be better than them. Everybody, and there's nothing wrong with that. We should always challenge each other, because we're pushing each other to grow, because Bolt won't always be the fastest man. I mean, it's hard to ever see anybody beat his time, but everybody sets goals for the next generation to conquer. And that's how we push ourselves as humans, as the world. And that's why I don't think we should all, just settle. I think we should, want to grow and be happy and just live our life to the fullest. I'm pretty excited. I have a softball tournament on Saturday with my brother's all-guys team. And then on Sunday, we have league playoffs for my brother's guys teams. And then on Tuesday, I have playoffs for my co-ed team. But then there's no softball for a long time, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get more exercise in. I've always used sports as my thing to stay in shape, so now I gotta go back to the drawing board. I really want to get a gym pass, but financially, just right now, just in a bad situation, like to be able to go out and do the things I want to do to get in shape. But that's life. I'll just figure out a way. See, that's another thing. You can't make excuses for why you don't do something, and I've always been that type of person. So I will figure out a way to do this, to get it in shape. So I'll work something in there. But I just want to share kind of what my week's been like with you guys, and the things I've experienced with the man at bowling, and just people's support and what it means to me. I've had people say I've changed their lives, but that thing is equal all around. We bring each other up. We're spreading a positivity between others. There's people that they're the same minded as me, but they're different than me. Maybe they don't want, they don't know how to express themselves, or, they don't have the same structure in place. And I just want to be able to be there for you guys, and share my life with you guys and my mistakes, and not make this channel too serious, but serious enough to be important, to help others, because it is about treating others with respect, but it's also about having fun and sharing those memories with people. But it should be positive memories. It should be improving things in this world for everyone, to give them a fair chance on being happy. We should all have that unique ability to finally have a positive environment around everyone. And it comes down to accepting each other and not hating on one another. So I really hope, one day we can figure things out. It's too many people in this world with too many different minds that have too many different agendas. And unfortunately, I don't think that we can ever get on the same page. I hope for at least more peace, in a sense that, we can someday find a structure where everyone can be happy. But, ultimately it comes down to people making a choice that's based off something positive or negative. And, from here on out, I will always do my best to be positive, and hopefully I can inspire that on others to finally find peace within themselves like I did. So I don't want to take any more of your guys' time. I appreciate you guys more than anything that you'll ever know. I will do my best to improve on things. I know you guys asked me about music for my videos. I wanted that from the start. I don't know much about copyright things on videos, so that part scares me. I'm not very educated on that part, so I don't know much what I can do, my music intro, my intro to my music, I actually purchased the rights because I don't want to have to deal with that because it's on all my videos. So, but it really doesn't go with me talking. So that'd be just silly, but I'll try to figure something out. Hopefully I can improve that and put that in my videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to know more about my life, subscribe. I love you guys and I hope you guys have a great week.